So this is a very important market for us. I'd like to thank Mr. T and the VST team for always supporting us and actually bringing this product now to everybody here in Malaysia. Yeah? Now, before we start, I want to take a step back, a few years back, into 2017. So in 2017, remember this, right? This is the first foldable drone. This was the next thing after the Phantom, the iconic Phantom. But it really changed the way people looked at drone technology. It became foldable, right? And then in early 2018, we had another iteration of the Mavic, which was next one is the Mavic Air. Now this was the first drone that came in different colors, right? I think 4 different colors. It really made drone more personal. And best of all, it had the Mavic folding design, and you could bring this with you on your travels. And just last year, as I mentioned, in August or September 2018, we launched 2 prosumer series, also in the Mavic line. Right? One with the Hasselblad camera and one with the zoom camera. Again, the first time having a zoom on a drone. And lastly, somewhere in between those times, we had something else. Do you remember what that was? It wasn't a Mavic. It was a Spark, right? That was the entry-level drone, where you could just take out of your pocket, use your hands to control it. It had a kind of online web quality kind of content, but really a drone that made flying really easy. So each time we come up with a new Mavic drone, there's one key element that we do. We always talk to the customers, the ones who are using it and the ones who are not using it. What do we ask them? We ask them, what did you like about it? And what don't you like about it? Or what would you like to have in it? So there's all these things that we want to find out, right? And the goal for us really in this Mavic Mini is to make something that was completely different, that we've never done before. So we took the best features of some of the bigger drones in the Mavic 2, in the Mavic Air, and we brought this into a very small form factor, right? But also with the simplicity and user-friendliness of the Spark into even a now smaller foldable drone. Now, when we're talking to these people, there were some, I think, challenges, especially those that never flown a drone before. And some of these challenges were psychological, because the drone is too big. I don't know whether I can fly it. Or it's quite expensive. I don't think I want to invest in this until I'm very certain. Or even just the intimidating information that we have on the DJI Go app. There's all this information, how do I use this, right? So for first-time pilots, new users, those are very important factors. So what we did is we've taken all those comments and those feedback, right? And we put this into something that was really, really small, okay? Now, if you look at the weight category, we're looking at a 249-gram drone, right? Next slide. Now, people already called the Mavic that we have existing a lightweight compact. But I think in this context, it's even more relevant, right? So the takeoff weight is about 249 grams. Now, we're in a golf course, so that's about 5 golf balls, right? That light, or close to your smartphone, right? So really, why are we putting this in this weight class? Well, there's a lot of people that haven't flown before, as I said, right? The size is a factor. They feel that smaller means that it's safer, it's easier to control. But also, if you look at a lot of the aviation authorities and regulators around the world, the under 250 gram is a very safe, the safest possible drone category, right? Minimum damage on impact, right? And other factors. So with that in mind, why not take this challenge and create something that is in the safest category, right? Now let's look at the camera. Now on the camera, next slide, it's a 2.7K camera. Now you may say that, oh, you guys have a 4K, right? Well, that's great. That's great for professional content creators who need that, right? That amount of resolution or that footage. But if you look at just everyday users, the content we share online, or even the TVs we have at home, we may not have for 4K. 2.7 is still a very powerful imaging system, right? And also, comparing to the Spark, which had a 2-axis mechanical gimbal, this one had a 3-axis, ensuring very stable, smooth, cinematic footage. Sorry, next slide. The technology is behind the human. So next one. Yeah, next one, please. Great, we're now caught up. Best of all, we put some of the features that people wanted, okay, or wanted to keep. If you remember the quick shot function, right, in the Mavic, the other Mavic series, all you had to do was press one button in the app, and it'll do a circle for you, a perfect circle. Or it'll do a droney, fly out and do a droney. Or even do a spiral. Now imagine that, right? Doing that by yourself, if you're a new pilot, that's very hard and difficult to get that perfect maneuver. Let alone, you have to focus the framing and the camera work, right? It's very difficult. So those difficult flight maneuvers that we have, we've kept it there. 2, we've added something called the Syn Smooth. So Syn Smooth actually slows down the drone. So imagine you're in a very tight space, or you want to get something that is really kind of in slow, and you can't go that fast, right? So that gives you that kind of agility as well as that smoothness while you're in the Syn Smooth mode. Next slide. Okay. So you may have a question, how does the 2.7 image look like, right? Now we have this on a big screen. We've collected a show reel of footage that was actually shot by people around the world. So let's take a look. It's calling now. Why? It's calling. No time. Oh. Chase down a brand new adventure. Step up, step out and into it. There's no time for stalling. Why? It's calling. When you risk it all, you learn to feel alive. Why? It's calling. Why? It's calling now. Why? It's calling. There's no time.